What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 informational video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about some more stuff that happened. We're going to be diving into a push square article that talks about the design of the black suit. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button as well. Join the 24% of people that are not subscribed. We're on the way to 400 over here on the channel. And if you guys want to keep the latest in Marvel Spider-Man news and information, you guys already know that I'll be webbing out these bangers over here. So obviously, as we know, the black suit has a way different design in Marvel Spider-Man 2, as we saw. So let's go ahead and start. So this is coming from a Push Square article that goes over why the black suit looks the way that it does. Part of the storyline in Marvel Spider-Man 2 involves Venom, one of the hero's best known adversaries. The villain usually appears after Peter utilizes and subsequently discards the alien symbiote that enhances his powers. This is very well documented series of events in the comics and movies, and Insomniac Games is planning its own interpretation in the sequel. Meaning that you guys already know, like, they're playing their own interpretation of it. Obviously, with Harry being Venom and stuff like that, and with Peter getting it, it seems like they're taking their own route with the merge of Kraven's Last Hunt. So that's gonna sound really good. You guys already know that's gonna be crazy, and I can't wait to see it. But following that, also says a big part of the appeal with Venom is that Spidey's black symbiote infused suit, usually very minimalistic, with a white spider emblem on the solid black. The outfit is a fan favorite. However, the developer has created its own version, and as we've seen in the gameplay demo, it's kind of gross looking. It has a slimy sheen, and clearly it's made of typical materials. In fact, it's organic, which is why we see those inky tendrils shooting out of Peter's arms. Now, this is very huge because I had no idea what this was. Obviously, with the tendrils coming out, I should have known this already. But seeing as that they said it's an organic suit, that means that like it's actually like a living life form, because like it was like it can go back to its first to know the symbiote is a alien that came to Earth and it took over Spider-Man, right? Now there's been several iterations of it, you know, and I'm sorry if I'm bringing this up. There's been like several iterations of it, and one of them more than likely, and I'm sorry if I'm bringing this up, even though, you know, this show is just horrible. The show Spider-Man 2017, Marvel Spider-Man 2017, that show, it was called the B252, and it was an organic living life form. So obviously they taken that from their show and put it in, and so obviously taking it from the show and put it in here. As you guys know, seeing that it is an organic life form, it's made to protect the host. But following that, it also says, now this right here is what really interested us today, and it says, speaking with IGN creative director Bryan Intihar talks about the suit's design. He teases that the outfit's origin will tie into why it looks a certain way. In other words, there are narrative reasons why this version of the suit doesn't quite look like the symbiote costumes we're used to. Intihar adds that there's more to the suit than we've shown in terms of visuals, so we can look forward to discovering those. So he says that design aims to keep some familiarity, but also add new elements, much like the team did with the other suits in the previous games. Obviously hinting that, I feel like this has to have hinted that we're obviously going to get more symbiote variants of each suit. So obviously, as you guys know, in the gameplay that we got, Peter is wearing his advanced 2.0 suit. Now, obviously, that's why the design looks like that. Obviously, a lot of people are complaining about the design. That's the reason why the design looks like that. Now, I feel like we already get more suits. We're obviously going to get more symbiote variants of each suit. So, say, like, if you have on, you know, the TASM suit, or, like, say, like, for example, like, you have on, like, the TASM 2 suit, and you have on the Venom suit, because obviously you're going to be allowed to change suits. You're obviously going to be allowed to change suits. So, say, in that cutscene that you have on the TASM 2 suit, you're obviously gonna get the TASM 2 with the black suit on it. So like that's gonna be sick, which I have a feeling that's signaling that. But also following that, it also says the new suit isn't just for show though. While playing as Peter, you'll be able to use his symbiote abilities, which make the character play much more aggressively and with greater power. Intihar calls his new finishers, some of which we saw in the gameplay, borderline brutal. Now, you guys saw how he was doing that in that trailer. You guys know what he's talking about. You guys know how brutal that finisher was. And I feel like that finisher is that's just gonna be crazy when that finisher comes out. But let me know what you guys think down below. And without a doubt, it's been your boy Phoenix. And I'll see you guys later in another spectacular, Spidey, webtastic banger.